They drop the puck and away we go. Here's Arvidsson. He'll wing it to the far circle in the Devils' end. Former Bruin Dougie Hamilton banked it ahead. And it's drilled deep. Swayman with his first touch. Now Lindholm around to Middlestat. Gave it away. Sent out in front. It hits Swayman in the left shoulder. That almost snuck over him. Going out to center ice. Hughes cut it off. Intended for Elias Lindholm. Grabbed by Steeves. He'll chip it to Geekie. Long shot, and it's kicked out by Allen. Geekie's second in the league in goals. He's got 21, now 3 behind Nathan MacKinnon, who scored twice today against the Rangers. Lohrei shoots, taken in by Allen. And it's wristed out to the neutral zone. Cut off by Lindholm, then lost it. Here's Mercer across. Brad shoots. Swayman got it with the left toe.
Hampus Lindholm makes a good play here in the neutral zone. He steps up and he's just trying to make a little backhand feed to space because the Bruins would have been the first one to the puck on the left wing boards in the neutral zone, but it deflected off Corrali and it led to an opportunity. Here's what Brad.
Siegenthaler up top. Brad. Now to Hamilton. Swayman an easy stick save. Saw it all the way.
Bratt looking for another opportunity, but from the blind side with a little bit of a hip check from behind, delivered by Mikey Eyssimont.
Hischier in for the draw, the Devils captain. Now to Dillon. Across, long wrister, and Swayman will bottle it up. Pulled out of there by Jeannot. Up top, Aspero. Left of the net, Zadorov. Out in front of backhand, and Allen made the stop and then covers with the glove.
In the zone, Jeannot was able to do it. Now the Bruins win the puck battle. Very active D. Find Aspero at the top.
That's it.
12-0 after leading after 40 minutes.
That is the case. Puck slapped up the near side and out to center ice.
Shift. But the record and the offense and the importance of Jack Hughes. Get a look at this forechecking by Boston. A little half slap from out high. It looks like Kostadinov gets a piece of it in route.
Peak. Got some traffic. He'll feed it down the wall. Arvidsson's shot taken in by Allen, and he'll hold.
Hischier's line. This is where you force him to play. You tire him out, you wear him out, you force him to play defense, you win your battles along the wall, you play the low-high game. Arvidsson gets open.
Originally a first-round pick of the Red Wings. He's bounced around quite a bit. Now Swayman trying to get command of the puck over at the far post. Aspero now to Zadorov. Off a skate, angled in by Jeannot. Paslick takes a look, tries to center. Gets it out in front, they score! Fraser Minten pounds one by the blocker of Jake Allen. Bruins 1, Devils nothing.
Period to this point. They've had a good forecheck. They have good back pressure. They've gapped up. The Bruins couldn't complete 2 or 3 passes in any zone until this shift right here. Well, they had a couple of shifts where they had some opportunities. But this is what it gets it done. The second effort by Paslick. He gets in there, makes contact initially. It looks like the Devils are going to get the puck and move it up the wall, but it's that second effort. He picks the pocket. Mitten's still hanging on.
Shoveled wide. Gripchick with it. Threw it out in front, and Swayman got a chance to see it because the Bruins backed out. Zach out there to take the draw. And a valuable piece for the Bruins this year. He started the season on the wing as this puck is sent out in front, and Timo Meier had to trick it to him, and he bangs it in to tie the game at 1.
Giving the Devils credit for playing a pretty good period, and that attitude like we're not going to lose again. We've lost 4 in a row, and this is a shot that's going to come out from out high, and it's just going to find the Devils. He's just looking for a redirect. He's being tied up by Lindholm, but Meier's loose.
And now the Bruins get it back. Here's Aspero to Steeves. Toss it deep. Steeves played for Sheldon Keefe in Toronto. Geekie. Zadorov fires, deflected just wide by Lindholm, who gets it back, centered. They score! We got another Blizzard celebration. Morgan Geekie with another tally. 5 goals in its last 5 games. Bruins 2 and the Devils 1.
Dump-ins by Boston weren't purposeful enough. This one is. Steves makes a nice dump-in that he knows he can get to first. And when he does, the Bruins are able to play that low-high game. The shot by Zadorov is a redirect by Lindholm, and then Dylan trying to make a pass under duress from the forecheck of Steves, and Lindholm makes the...
Hustadinov corrals it, relays for Asimont, back to Hustadinov, his backhand denied by Allen, and Asimont was checking. Here's Zadorov. Carries out in front of backhand, and Allen the save. Zadorov gets it back.
He had a backhand chance back in the first period when he took the pass from Aspero down deep, and he was allowed to attack the net. He's allowed to attack the net here. Allen's got to stay with him, keep that left pad tight. Here's where he fans on the pass, and it comes right back to him. He tries to let a shot go.
Pounded around to the far side. He might have hit that number early, but he ended up with 49 that year. Glass knocked off stride by Lindholm. He cues it ahead, held in by Kritchik. Cut out in front, Swayman the stop on that turnaround attempt by Glass. Thwarted by the Isles. Siegenthaler, long shot, and Swayman through the traffic, able to make that glove save. Looked like Zadorov got knocked down out in front. In the slot, Bratt returns up top. Long shot, Swayman the save, rebound. Meyer. Down low. Meyer tried to beat his check. Zadorov back to the net. And he got pounded into the corner. Hamilton, look out. Walks in. Off the post. Oh, peeking, snapping. Glass pulls up. His team making a change. Across. Hughes walks in. Blockered aside by Swayman, who came out to cut off the angle. Nemitz drops. Drives. Hischier. Nemitz. Looking back post. Went there. Swayman angles it to the far side. Off the partition, back of the net. Steves, look out. Referee got in the way. Bruins get it back. Zadorov off the post.
Get close range, and he ripped one just wide stick side. Nice look there by Lindholm.
Across. Pass was behind Meyer. He has the lone Devils goal. How many Devils were on the ice there? I think they just changed in time. Now Siegenthaler fires off the post.
Moving screen, great effort, rotation in the offensive zone, giving the Bruins some problems. There's that little bit of a moving screen. Jeannot's trying to take his guy, and then he's trying to, maybe I can block this shot, but it doesn't. And you can see Swayman with those bodies.
Here's Meyer, gives it away. Zacha, Arvidsson, Middlestad, shoots. Allen fought it off. Rebound, Zacha.
The Bruins make a couple of passes. They set up Middlestad in that high slot. He tried to go glove side.
Had to be a nervous moment on the bench. Jeannot fires, Allen the save. Rebound set wide. Jeannot, Kastelik had it stolen. Bruins get it back. Mitten shoots, deflected just wide. I think Jeannot got a piece of that with the shaft of his stick.
Well, Jeannot, he's expecting Mitten to put this puck in his general direction.
Steves threw a shoulder into Nemitz, knocked him down. Lindholm. Soderstrom shoots. Allen to save. Lindholm. Across. Steves. Arvidsson sets it up for Steves. Lohrei. Steves shoots off the post. Glass. Palat. Got around a check. Centered. Swayman, what a stop with the left leg. And then Swayman again. Using that left leg. You can see it from the ankle cam. Oh, right off the skate and covers up. Drives it in. Hit a partition. Goes to Peak. Up the wall. Arvidsson. He'll walk it out with Zacha. Returns Arvidsson to the slot. They score! Tic-tac-toe! Zacha to Middlestad. Bruins 3, Devils 1.
2-2 in the neutral zone. They forced Dougie Hamilton to wide around. And then they try to play the puck on the forecheck. And the play by Peak to get back and go up the wall to Arvidsson. Now you got the Devils caught deep. That's the reason you get the 3-on-2. And what a well-executed 3-on-2. Get the puck to Zacha in the middle. You get it on the wing to Arvidsson. You drive through. You give Arvidsson a chance to cut to the middle. Now you're in your triangle formation.
That would have tied the game. Now it's 3-1 Bruins with 3 minutes left. And we'll keep our eyes on Allen. Pounded back into the Devils' end. Jeannot into the slot. Allen a stick save. Here's Hischier. Bruins have goals from 3 different lines tonight. Steves. Peak. Shoots. This bouncer. He scores! Andrew Peak fires a tennis ball down the middle of the ice. His first of the season. Bruins 4, Devils 1.
Steves is going to try to find Geekie. He gets disrupted by the pinch by Hamilton, but Peak moving up with the play, protecting the middle of the ice. He gets to it, and that is a perfect place to shoot from for an empty net. Dead center. It's not clean, but it's accurate.
Back of the net, Kastelik. Bruins win. Morgan Geekie, your game winner tonight. Jeremy Swayman, exceptional.